So I decided I want to do a tutorial on how I make my troll shirts. You can buy them at the site, and you can also buy little scale mates there too. I ordered this one from somebody else, but can if you want them to look more authentic. However, can you ever see that? I'm a cheapskate. Sad but true. So I have no money, and I just found this cheap way on YouTube how to make these shirts, and um I kind of spitballed on it, tried different things. Um, the best way I found to do it was to iron on the shirt. This one I did not do that. This one is just a freestyle paint because I had done a Terezi shirt before, and you don't have to do that. You can iron it on, and then you can follow the second step because it makes it look better. Here is the shirt so far. Now it looks great actually on camera, but in real life it needs some patchwork. I paint it so it looks nice like this, or iron it on. That's the first layer. You can do either or for the first. And for the second, I paint over it. Now I get these at Walmart. They're about 98 cents, so like $1. And they're just this fabric paint. I don't. This one's a little bit more expensive because I got this at a fabric store, but go to Walmart. I would suggest. I've always gotten mine there. This one was just I wanted specifically this teal, and this is Scrubbers. I have a few others. I have an aqueous one, but I wanted this specific color because it was a Terezi color, and I saw it and I didn't have to mix any of the colors, so it looks amazing. And what you're going to want to do, I'm going to point you. You are going to want to, well, first you're going to want to open it. You're going to squeeze a bit out. Obviously, I've used this book before. There we go. Squeeze the bit out. You can see that? There you go. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to paint it. For this, I have fabric paint brushes that I got at said fabric store. They cost me about $5, but, and you know, it's pretty, I think that's expensive for paintbrushes, but actually it's probably really cheap. I have used them before, so if you see me like feeling them, it's because I can feel like the ratness of it. I have to get new ones, unlike this one, which is really nice. You can see the different colors because I've used them. This stuff does dry overnight, so if you're doing this right before a con, I mean, I would do it like a month's time in advance so you can wear it, see how it feels and everything, and if it turned out well or if it turned out bad. I know my last Terezi one, it was lopsided, so I ended up just starting this new one. And for that, you can probably see it from here. I have this little piece of cardboard here, and I put the shirt over it, and you want to do that, otherwise it'll seep through the shirt. But so pretty solid. It has a painting on the back of it. I'm not gonna show you that. So yeah, and then what we're going to do is we're just gonna brush it on like that, and I'm gonna kind of do it like this so you can. And what I'm doing is I'm just dabbing my little paint palette thing, which is a notebook. And sorry, I'm using my laptop for this. And we're just gonna paint it on. Paint on. The reason why I do 2 coats is because I know I've messed up at 1 or 2 points. And this, I can see some of the dark lines. I don't know if you guys can, where I need to fix. But I'm just gonna do an entire new layer on it, because I like it to look nice. I'm very OCD about my shirts looking nice, even though I'm a cheapskate. So, if you guys are cheapskates like me and don't want to pay to buy the Terezi shirt, you can can follow this, or there are plenty of other ones on YouTube. I'm going to keep talking as I paint this because I have yet to figure out how to fast forward on my thing. I have also made a Trezzy Dragon Cape, which if you guys want, I can tutorial how to do that as well. I will try to show that in this video. If you want a quicker way to dry this, hair dryer is probably the best bet. I would not recommend it, as I've tried and it didn't turn out as good as I wished it would have. And this was right before I went to a convention. I thought, oh hey, this dries real nice. It dries right overnight. So I did it the night before the convention and I tried drying it, and it ended up making the paint all sticky and grody, and it was terrible. So I ended up having to be an entirely different character. Cause that's another thing. If you see what I'm wearing, these are my paint clothes. I call them that because I don't care if I get things on them. You might want to get a pair of pink clothes. It can just be like old clothes and old pants, or even just an old t-shirt and wear your underpants. For all I care. Just because if you get fabric paint on your shirt like this, you just put it on there. I don't care, because it doesn't come off, and if anything, I'll sleep in the shirt or I paint with it. So you know, I don't. I paint this way, but I've also painted these for quite a while now. I do commissions for my friends for these, and they have all said that they have liked them. They've liked how I've done them. Some of them I do freehand from me doing them before, such as Carcat, Terezi. I've done Gamzee. Um, I'm still learning how to do Tavros. I apologize. But here's my little reference guide for Tavros because I can never seem to do them right. And I've learned how to paint now, which is perfectly fine because I like the way it's looking. And here is the third step. This step is optional. I do it because I like to smooth it out a bit. I'm going to take my finger, and it does wash off your hands, and I'm just going to kind of smooth it in a little bit. Now again, this is optional. You don't have to do this, but I don't like the streak marks from my paintbrush that I use. So and you want to do this very lightly. Don't just like onto the thing. Don't like shove it in there. Do it extremely lightly. Otherwise, all your paintwork's going to come off. And you want to smooth it. You don't want to rub everything off. There you go. And it's all nice. It is shiny. But, yeah. You can see that I had a bunch of paint on my finger and it just rubbed right off. So, I can touch it now. Because the inside is dry right now, because I used that first layer, I can try it on, see how it looks. Because of this, my thing isn't like lopsided like that. It's now actually looking pretty nice. And then you let this dry, and usually it takes 12 hours. It can take up to from 2 hours to 12. Mine normally goes like 5. And then I check it. When you want to check it, what you want to do is you want to take your pinky, and the thickest part of it, because like right here is my thickest part, you're going to want to touch it. And if there's any blue on your finger, like there is mine, you need to wait more. I'm sorry, I'm trying to dab it in now because I kind of messed it up a little bit. Why? Dabbing is a friend. And this paint is pretty forgiving if you mess it up. As long as you put that first layer on. If you put that second layer on, just not very forgiving. I'll try to see so you can see it. You can right about right here. You can see that the lines are a little bit scratchy. I don't personally care about those lines because I have black paint that I can just kind of go over it with, which I'm going to touch up later on. Um, but if you don't want any more paint, you just want to do this layer. You can either like cut out the symbol and like pin it onto the shirt and then paint inside that, or you can use duct tape and duct tape the lines so everything is even. I just spitballed it, I just eyed it, and I think it looks pretty good for a eyeball look. But I have done many different things. For these, you just want to wash them off in paint, by the way. I've done different things from spineless to troll horns. There's a Gamzee troll horn. This one has not been attached yet because I have to go and I have to get a headband. Thick headbands, by the way. They're your best friend. And I still have a bit of glue on the bottom of mine. You can either keep it on there or you can toss it off if it falls off. Normally I would keep it on there, but I decided I want to take this one off because it looks really gross. Yeah. Oh, I guess I will show you my my Trezzy cape. So follow me as I go to delete this later with these little things. Enjoy my butt. So I put this on. Alright, here we go. Here is the Trezzy cape. So there you go. I have not put the little things on yet. I love how it looks on the back, but I'm not very partial to having this big unicorn thing on my head yet. The cape is about to my ankles. I'll move this over here so you can see it. It is about to my ankles, and it is basically a straight line. People I've seen have curved it before. I chose not to do that because I wanted it to be more like a flowy kind of cape than like a blanket. I still have yet to put my holes in and my buttons because I'm waiting for those because I wanted special buttons. So yeah, if you want to see me make the little hood for the dragon, or horns, or any other cosplay, go ahead and look me up. Alright, bye guys.